The day is Friday, the 26th of September, 2025. Let's do the crossword. All right, what have we got here? Hogwash. Could be any number of things. Let's see if I can find some gimmies first of all. Put in stitches, not sure. Start of a count off. Start of a count off. Not too sure. Are you interested? Talk one's way out of. Two down. A flock of geese, a business of penguin? No, that doesn't fit. I have heard that that is what the collective form of penguin is. Don't know how true that is. Okay, repeated word in the Star Wars prologue. Long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Perhaps. I assume that's what they mean by prologue, as in the scrolling text at the beginning. A long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Okay, business of F. Falcons? I'm not sure. I don't know why it would be falcons. I'll leave that out for now. It holds the line. Not sure. Politician who organized the first congressional hearing. I'm guessing that would be Al Gore. All things considered, the man did quite a lot on global warming. 1981. It's a lot earlier than I would have expected. Good for him. One receiving monthly payments. Pensioner? Not too sure. Patronized in a way. Went to, attended, looked down on. I mean, there's a couple of different ways of interpreting patronized. Lots and lots. Not sure. A city east of Phoenix. Oh, goodness me, American geography. So presumably in Arizona, I believe that's where Phoenix is. Another crosswordies city that often comes up here is Mesa, but that obviously doesn't fit, which I think that's in Arizona as well. Either way, not really that relevant. Okay, is this seat taken? May I, perhaps? As in, may I use that seat? Variety of violet, not too sure. Closing bars. Codas, I think, is the musical term for if... so we're talking about bars as in musical bars. I think they're called codas. Let's see. Indigenous person of northern South America. Not sure. Variety of violet, comic book sound. Oh, these. Look, it could be pow. Pow is a comic book sound. Are pansies a variety of violet? It does fit. Begins with P, ends in Y. I might leave it. I might leave it for now. Let's see if that pays off. Because then lots and lots could be a ton, as in, yeah, there's a ton of stuff. Oh, Tempe, Arizona. I've actually heard of that place. There's a Tempe in Sydney as well, which makes it easier to remember. Blowouts, not too sure. Antibiotic used to treat anthrax. Huh. No idea. Let's see, where was I? Bowdlerize. What does that mean? I've heard that word before. I don't know what it means, though. Enemigo de un raton. I'm guessing enemigo means enemy. Enemy of a raton. I don't know what a raton is. A rat, perhaps? What would be the enemy of a rat? A cat. So would it be gato? I think that's Spanish. Enemigo de un raton. And if raton means rat, then gato means gat means cat. So I might leave that in. And then, then guac is a dip that can be made in a molcajete. Sure. That's a word I've never seen before. High points is usually acmes or apex. Oh, yeah, acme is the only thing that fits because apexes wouldn't fit. We're talking about plural high points here. All right. This is Latin, I think. Alia iacta est. Est is what I understand to be the Latin phrase for is. So let's go with that. Serving a purpose, utile, perhaps? Having utility, serving a purpose? Why not? It's where the heart is. The chest. That's where the heart is. Okay, things are happening. This is good. I like this. All right. Who am I to question? Perhaps. Who am I to question? Why not? Smart. No, not sure. Word with study or city. Study desk, city desk. Study desk? Could it be? Maybe. Maybe? Smart? No. Because then what would this be? Edit? I guess it's the only English word that I can think of that 4 letters with a DI in the middle. Drinks made with cardamom. I think that's chais. Chais, right? Okay, it's not desk. I was getting too hopeful there. I had such big wins over in this corner. I was just throwing anything at the wall. Let's see now. Something a newlywed usually lacks. Alone time, I suppose. Spending a lot of time with your betrothed. Well, it wouldn't be betrothed by that point. Whoever it is that you've just married. Smart. Now, what could that mean? So smart could mean obviously like clever, but it could also mean like like something that aches or like a pain. Oh, that's smart. Something along those lines. But I can't think of anything that fits what I've got so far. So I might need to come to that. Oh, hang on. Study hall, city hall. Yes. Okay. Hall does fit there. Smart chip. Oh goodness. Chip. Chin. Chic. Ah, we're talking about smart as in stylish. Okay. Chic. I like it. All right. Stream with a lot of shade. Hate what? Hate watch. Okay, you're streaming a show that you don't like, so you're casting a lot of shade on it. Stream with a lot of shade. That's funny. I like that. Bowdlerize, I still don't know. Diaper bag item, a wet wipe. Okay, yeah, that goes in a diaper bag. Hogwash. This is the second time I think I've seen the word hogwash, and I don't know what it means in this context either. Okay, indigenous person of northern South America. I think I might just not know this. Some raps. Oh, a stole. A stole is a rat. A rap. Rat? A rap. Bowdler censor? Is that what that means? Bowdlerize means to censor? I guess so. Alright. Indigenous person. So this will be singular. I was hoping it could just be an S there, but I don't think so. Yeah, this is definitely a word I don't know. Let's see what else we've got. I haven't really been down to the south corners, or really the south at all. Chicago airport code, so it's usually the Midway or O'Hare. Could it be... I also always forget what O'Hare's code is. It's something like ORD or like something like that. Is it O? I have no idea. Because I always think it's going to be like OH something, but I think it's not, and I always make that mistake. The pet food brand, I think, is Alpo. Alpo from Allentown, PA. Sure. Cool. And now, what have I got here? 43 across, chew on. 44 down, the works. 49 across, in need of an evening out. Question mark. So it means something other than the straightforward meaning. All right, cockatoo feature. They have crests. They do. Saw quite a lot of cockatoos today, so that does make it a bit easier to figure that one out quite quickly. A creature that can be a red-spotted, something ending in T, newt, perhaps? Maybe? Newt? Red-spotted newt? I don't know. I'm sure they can be all sorts of colors. And then scrape out is always eke out, so okay. I mean, I might have got that one too. Things are happening a little bit too easy for me. I'm getting a bit suspicious now. Especially for a Friday. Especially after yesterday, my goodness. All right, org that measures AQI. So this is an air quality index. I'm guessing the EPA, right? So the Environmental Protection Agency. They'd be interested in in air quality. Elena Ferrante is the author. Good, good. Race in a way. No, I don't have any ideas there. Okay, border on, I think, is verge. Verge on. You border on something, you're verging on a discovery, so. Okay, the works, still don't know. I'm not really sure what that means. Like, the works, everything, right? Like an everything bagel. Oh, okay. Classic thing to slip on, a banana peel. How many A's have I got? Banana peel. Okay. Oh, peel. Cool, cool, cool. That one was pretty easy. That's good. I like that. Hogwash. What? Pap? Pal? Pa? Thirsty work today. I'm not sure why I'm so thirsty. Problem for someone who's pushing 90. Now, this probably doesn't mean age, because that would be too obvious. So what is another way someone could push 90? Like speed? Oh, speed gun. Oh, right. Yeah, that would be a problem. Because they're going too fast. Okay, so race in a way. Could it be rev up? Could be rev up, potentially. But then VRE doesn't really... Ooh, no, maybe not. Maybe not rev up. Something up. Something up. Put together... No. Duchess of Sussex. Oh, what was their name? Sussex, right? Is that Harry's wife? Meghan. Meghan Markle? I think that's the title. Yeah, I mean, it fits. Let's go with that. Blowout. Romps, perhaps? As in you romped home. Call at the table. Could this be like a poker table, meaning I see your bet and call? So you're seeing it, perhaps? It does fit. I mean, not many things end in EE other than like B or P or T, and I don't think it's any of those. Greeting that combines a handshake and embrace. I know this well. The old bro hug. Purifying filter. This would be a HEPA filter. The Icelandic saga. I think that's the Edda. The Norse Eddas. I say Norse. I don't really know what that means in the context of Iceland. I suppose they're all the same. Are they all the same? I guess they all have Are they different Eddas? Do the Norwegians have a different one to the Icelanders? Frankly, I don't know. But it does fit, so I'll leave it at that. Building or a building material, if you swap its consonants, I think that's abode. So adobe being a building material and abode being a building. Great. The Walking Dead, I think that was AMC. Now, what's going on here, though? Anyway, AMC, I'm fairly sure. I mean, it begins with A. It's not ABC. Oh, is it just called Cincinnati Sports Mascot? Because it's the, what do they call the Cincinnati Reds? Is it just Mr. Red? God, what a horrible name. What a terrible name. It's not like Mr. Met. That's a good name. All right, made some Java, say... Ooh. Made some... Oh, coded, as in Java, the programming language, rather than Java, the coffee. Sign before picking up. Order here. Order here. All right, you order and then you pick up. So you do this before. Okay. Digitally altered videos of celebrities, deep fakes, I think. Waxed. Grew. Drew? What would that mean, waxed, though? No. Brew? I don't know why I keep saying that. What does that have to do with wax? All right, I might have to come back to that. Search for oneself. Something surf. Something surf. Uh-oh. Search for oneself? What does that have to do with surfing? Goodness me, I hope I haven't got something terribly wrong down there. Right, I'll ignore that for now. Next one, it gets pumped at a party. No, I think I do know. The keg? Oh, okay. Yeah. Kegs. I mean, you tap them. I suppose you put a pump on. Anyway, either way, this is ego surf, searching for oneself. I have never heard that phrase before, but it adds up. You Google yourself, I guess. Sure, ego surf. Why not? Patronize being you ate at. So it just means like you patronize a restaurant, you ate at that restaurant. Okay, what is going on here? Business of what even? I think it's a bird. I'm convinced it's a bird, but I mean that could just be messing me up here. What sort of bird begins in F and ends in T? I can't think of any right now. It holds the line, still got nothing. I don't have any crosses either. Maybe there's something I can figure out here. It might be on display at Comic Con. I feel like it's something geek because geeks are associated with Comic Con. I don't know what would be on display about a geek. Might just leave that for now. Takes in the trash. I have so many letters, but somehow I don't feel like I'm any closer to figuring this out. Takes in the trash. Repetitive. No. Stents? What does that have to do with trash? Spents? Spend. Maybe if I just keep saying random sounds, I'll get it eventually. That does work sometimes. All right, hogwash, still got nothing. Didn't get broken. Didn't get broken. What's something that gets broken that sometimes doesn't get broken? I wonder. Like held up or no? Broken. Oh, goodness. Well, it could be held. Oh, okay. Pa. Hogwash. Pa. Sure. That's a bit of a stretch. So it could be didn't. So didn't would be held, I think, if I've got the tense right. So held, firm, held something, but that helps. I think that could help me with 33 across now. Takes in the trash. No, somehow that doesn't help. And if anything, I'm even more confused than I was before. What on earth could this be? I gotta stop staring at it. All right, chew on, ponder. Okay, when I'm chewing on something, I'm pondering. The works, like, the works. It could mean like literally working, like laboring, something along those lines. But no, still not sure. Was I? Oh, it is VRE. It is rev up. Held nerve. Okay. Oh, I should have. Well, I couldn't have known because this is not English. Oeuvre. I think that's how you bloody spell it. Oeuvre. Oeuvre. I don't know how to spell that. OUE. In need of a night out. Cool. Oh God. Why does it have to be spelled so oddly? This is an odd French in need of an evening out cleaned. I mean, that's the only thing that would fit. I don't know what that has to do with an evening out. So is it OU? Oh, sorry. OEU. Grouped. Yes. Okay. Sure. Oh, waxed is in the opposite of waned. Grew. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. In need of an evening out. An evening out. Evening, as in to be, you need to even it out. So it's odd. No. I don't quite know what I'm trying to convey here, but I think it doesn't mean evening as in like the time before night. In need of evening out. Cleaned though, but cleaned? I don't know what that has to do with evening out. So it's clean, so it needs to be evened out. No, that doesn't make any sense. What other letter could even go here? Gene? No, it's not a thing. Unappeal, yeah. Held nerve. Speed gun. Oh, okay. This was a guess, by the way. O-R-D. So I don't know if it is going to end in D. Ponder does fit. Alpo, I'm pretty sure of. In need of an evening out. Maybe if I can get. See, I don't know what antibiotic this could be. What, like Diplo? No. I don't really know antibiotics. So that's a tricky one, which is odd because I feel like I'm getting a sore throat. Cleaning product commonly used by pet owners, like odor cleaner or carpet cleaner. I mean, carpet powder, powder. Okay, some sort of powder. Does that help with my business? That if anything makes me even more confused. Oh God. Now, maybe it was never far. Maybe it was something else at all. Something else entirely. Because this cannot be. That can't begin with an R. I'm like 90% sure. It holds the line. No, I'm not too sure. That's starting to slow down for me. I'm losing a lot of time. A business of freaking parakeets? I don't know why that doesn't even add up. Something pots. Pits? If I just keep adding letters, will one of them unlock the thing for me? No. Embark. Take sail, perhaps? Could be an S. And this would be an E, perhaps. But I don't know what the three letters before that would be. Embark. Set sail. Set sail. Okay. No, that kind of fits. Business of Neopets? I don't know what else it could be. No. All right. Let's see if I can give another shot to this northwest corner. Put in stitches so. I mean, that's the most obvious. You interested? Who up? Who up? That's something I say. I don't know if that's something this crossword people would say. No, that's a stretch. That was always a bit of a stretch. Start of a count off. No. Hogwash. No. Goodness gracious. Cleaning product commonly used by pet owners. So some sort of powder. I mean, I use carpet powder, but what else? What other types of powder are there for cleaning? Does it have a different name, perhaps? Huh. I'm starting to run out of openings here. It's really slowing down for me. 33 across. There's got to be something I can do with this. I can't even begin. Redet takes in the trash. But what words begin like that? Fedit. Edit. Sit. So EcoSurf, I'm feeling good about. 8 at Tempe, Coders, Pansy. Oh goodness. Oh, Carib. Hey, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't even realize I'd got that one. Yeah, someone from the Caribbean. But still, takes in the trash. I can't even. Like, what letters could even turn these into words? Because, what, like sheens? Steens? Steens? No. No, no, no. In need of an evening out. See, this makes me think that I've just got something wrong somewhere. Because really, it can only be cleaned. I'm fairly sure it can only be cleaned. Like L is the only letter that makes sense for this to be a word. Unless it's not a word, maybe it's no. C. I mean, A and E. None of these substrings are words in and of themselves. In need of an evening out. Creased. Oh my goodness gracious. Held serve. Didn't get broken. Creased. Not held nerve. Oh, that's very tricky. That's very tricky. They're going for a tennis hint rather than just like oh, you held your nerve. You didn't get broken down by whoever it was that was putting pressure on you. It's literally just tennis. They didn't break your serve. All right, creased. Great. Mm. Now the antibiotic still doesn't help. Still doesn't help. And I still have somehow every letter but two, and I don't feel like I'm any closer. So it could be another case, just like held serve, where I thought I had a very clear idea of something, and it turned out I was completely wrong. Wet wipe, banana peel, held serve, speed gun. I mean, those hold serve didn't get broken. You held serve. So it has to be an E. This has to be an S. Speed gun, obviously. Banana peel. Wet wipe. Yes. And this, I don't know, antibiotic used to treat anthrax. I want to say like Wipro, but I think that's just the name of a company. And also, that doesn't help. Because what would Sweens be? Speens, Sleens, Sheens. Oh, goodness. Jeans? Takes in the trash. Gipro? Genes? So genes is a word. Is it talking about genetics? What does it have to do with trash? And adapted. Goodness me. Takes in the trash. Okay, genes is a word. I'm just trying to think what other letter could go in here to make it make sense. And I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. All right, what holds the line? Could it be the E, actually? Could it not be geek? Maybe I went too far with the geek thing. And then it's, does that help? Ted's, Ed's scenes? Deleted scenes. Takes that are in the trash. Okay, deleted scenes. I really wrecked myself here with powder and geek is potentially still okay, but powder I think is what really wrecked me here. Deleted scenes. Okay, Cipro. I don't know what that is. Deleted scenes. Yes, these are takes. So you film the take and then you throw it out. It's the scene that's been deleted. Okay, talked one's way out of. So when you talk your way out of something, like you sweet talk, but it's not going to have the word talk in it, no, I'm not too sure. So this wasn't powder. L-E-R. Oh, something L-E-R. Used by pet owners. Trowler? Set sail I'm feeling okay about. Al Gore, sure. The guy was all about the global warming stuff. Talked one's way out of. Still not too sure. Might be on display at Comic-Con. It might be on display. No, I'm not sure. Euler? No, can't be I. Okay, what about it holds the line? So I still don't know what that is, but I'm guessing it would end in a consonant. So what? Which continent? Which consonant makes sense? M. Onla. Onla. Ovla. Odla. Huh. Bola. Bola. Business. Oh wait, maybe I can figure something out here from the business. Business of egrets? No, that's too short. Et. Oh wait, even the E, I'm not 100% sure of. I think I put that in expectantly for the one receiving monthly payments. Although it could be leaser, person who leases something. So it could still be ET, being the end of whatever animal that is. Which I assume it is an animal, by the way, because we're talking about flocks of geese. So it could be businesses of. God, I have no idea. You interested? Wanna? Could it be that simple? You wanna? I mean, not even you wanna. It's just wanna. Sure. I mean, that could work. What's the soiler? Soiler. De-soiler. Pant soiler. No. Hogwash. Hogwash. See, I understand hogwash in this sense of like, puh, hogwash. I don't understand in what seems to be a more literal sense, given there's no quotation marks. Because what, like, hogwash, as in the liquid that comes off a hog after you've washed it? Is that what that means? I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't help. Lisa, I mean, yeah, that's not really a word that I would use, but technically, I guess it is correct. Cleaning product commonly used by pet owners. Bentola. Bentoila. Bentio. Nope. I don't know. Talked one's way out of maybe lead, as in something old. It kind of makes sense. Holds the line. Like a reed or a weed. I'm not sure how either of those things would hold a line. What does it mean to hold a line, really? You're holding the line as in you're maintaining formation. You are being disciplined in some sense. Could it be? Maybe it is far. Maybe it is far. Because why did I get rid of it? I can't remember. Because I had a W here for some reason. Oh, for the powder. So it could still be far, far, far away. And then holds the line. Reed? Would a reed hold the line? A reef? Does a reef hold the line? Potentially. It's a reed. Otla. Toddler. Toddler. No. All right, let's see what I can do with this. Reed, reef, I've tried. Ream. No. Reel. A reel? That seems promising somehow. So reel hold a line. A reel does hold a line. Oh, we're talking about fishing. A fishing reel holds the fishing line. Okay, yes. All right. Good, good, good. Now, what is this cleaning product? What is it? Ola. Something ends in O-L-L-E-R. What ends in that? Bola. Pola. Dollar. Roller. Lint roller. A lint roller for all of the fur that you've got all over you. All right. Great. Oh, okay. Still doesn't help a 22 across, which is really starting to bug me now. Because what is this? Ferrets? Ferrets! A business of ferrets? You know, I barely ever think about ferrets. I'm don't think I'm even really sure what they are. I think of like possums and like mongoose. Mongoose. I never really think about ferrets. Thank you, ferrets, for being the answer to this clue. Oh god, I'm at 35 minutes. I really got held up there. It was things were going so well up until that point. All right. Hogwash. Is that a spill? Inner geek. Oh, being on display. Your inner geek is on display. Start of a count off. Eenie. Oh no. I'm missing something. Oh, I was feeling so good that I had that. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Start of a count off. Cool. Oh, okay. Talked one's way out of. Easeled. Weaseled. No, swill, not spill. Oh, got there in the end. Got there in the end. That's a Friday for you. Themeless. There's no theme on a Friday, and that really made things difficult. Thankfully, there were no rebuses either. Sometimes a themeless Friday. It's always themeless on a Friday, but with a rebus or several, oh, it'll wreck you. It'll ruin your day. It'll ruin your week. And it's a Friday. You don't want that to happen. It's all about thank God it's Friday. Weaseled. All right, talk to one's way out of. You weasel your way out of something. Inner geek being on display. Lint roller being the cleaning product. Deleted scenes. This, for some reason, this combination of letters is just, it's dastardly. Dastardly. Really messed me up. I'm glad I was able to get there in the end. And it didn't help that whatever this antibiotic is, like, I don't often get treated for anthrax, so I don't really have much cause to be using Cipro. I don't know who is. Please let me know if that's you. But look, things were going so well, especially up here when I was in that northeast corner and they were just coming to me. It was so easy. I had my Gato, I had my Hate Watch, I had my Chic, Utile, Guac. Things were just happening. And then I get over here and it's a different world that hates me. But I like that. I like that. I like that there's a mix. I like that they did that. They made it easy and then they made it hard. So I felt confident that I'd be able to get through it. And somehow or other I did. And I'm glad I did. That is Friday, September 26th, 2025.